What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video with Gaming with Kyle. So we're back for another video. We're gonna do some war attacks. We're on my second account. It is a new Town Hall 16. I've kind of been doing this past couple videos with this account. So yeah, we've been working our way through P.E.K.K.A. all the way to Titan. I believe we're in the final league for Titan 27, and next is Dragon. We did just hit Town Hall 16, so our defense is still gonna be for Town Hall 15. So we're now currently in that top 4%. We were in the top 1%. But honestly, I'll be 16 for a while, so we're going to see exactly how far we can push this account. Is Electro 32 possible? Hit those modifiers. Is Legend possible? We're going to see. Currently, our base layout is still going to be for Town Hall 15 for this week, but next week we do have a new war layout ready to go, and we're going to see how far we can push this. So currently, I am switching strategies. Before, I was using a RC charge into like Mass Dragons. We're kind of switched to the totem strategy because I think that is just so effective and is just way too powerful. I have a couple strategies of this in mind, Mass Dragons or Mass Dragon Riders. So we're going to start with the Dragons and see how far it can take me. But yeah, we're going to do our final 5 attacks today, see if we can go perfect, and yeah, see if we can get promoted this week. Because we still have that defense as a 10 off 15, so I'm not expecting much from defense, but we'll see. So yeah, basically just starting off Giant Arrow, take off both those set off both those invis spells, take out a couple air defenses, send everybody to the middle. Since this is still Titan League, I'm expecting some weird bases. We're going to be seeing probably a lot of time on 17s and 18s, but they may be rush bases, they may be missing pieces in their layout, so it's kind of what I'm expecting. But once we get up to Dragon, maybe like 30, maybe we'll see more difficult bases and we'll have to switch strategies. But for right now, we're going to rock with the Mass Totem strategy, which is so effective until you hit those modifiers. So yeah, just dropping those totems anywhere there's extra damage, and this one's kind of crushed. Like, we don't even need these 3 totems really. We'd probably still 3 stars, so pretty solid base. Yeah, this base got crushed. So yeah, it's so hard. I figured I'd switch strategies now that I'm in new Town Hall 16. We got the Dragons up, we got our Dragon Riders up as well. Already in the research, we had a couple books for those. So it just makes sense. We already got our totems to level 2 as well, so kind of just makes sense to rock this strategy because it's just so overpowered, especially without those modifiers. It's just super overpowered, so I think this can take us pretty far. But let's quickly grab some CC from my main account and then hop into the next attack. This one, the fire spitters are both, see, this one's a little different. So this is a Town Hall 18, and he has, I think, everything built. Terrible layout, most likely, but yeah, it's a little tougher, Does have a couple holes in the base. I'm thinking I'm just gonna come in on the bottom in here and set off the invis and take off the sweeper. Take out the sweeper, I think. And then currently with this strategy, I've seen a lot of people do usually these siege barracks, or sometimes they'll do a stone slammer. So my whole thought process behind this is I'm still going to be seeing a lot of 17s, most likely, and then I will see the occasional 16. The Town Hall is a weapon and it drops the poison. So I'm thinking for me the blimp just works pretty good at the moment. Even I think here, it ends up taking out the Town Hall. Yetis don't go for just defenses, they go for kind of anything that's in front of them. So yeah, I've been rocking basically the blimp with the Yeti, with the Rage. I think it works out for right now, especially these lower leagues. I've been just giving it a try. Before that, I usually did the Stone Slammer. But moving on in the future, once we see more just 10 Hall 18s, that's when we may switch strategies, like Mass Dragon Riders. That's when we'll just use these siege barracks, along with like the Queen working on the outside. And then in the future, even if that falls short, then we do have Fireball. It is leveled up in this account. We will kind of practice our Fireball and move into the Fireball strategy. But for right now, we're going to keep with the Mass Totems, Mass Dragon attack, because this is just so effective. Like, we absolutely crushed his base. This was a pretty much far from max, but I think he had everything built, and he had a lot of that stuff, which was Town Hall 17. So we are at Town Hall 16 just running through this, so pretty strong. Pretty strong strategy. I think we can get pretty far with this. I think we can get to at least Electro League with this one. And then that last building right there, boom, crushed. Not to mention this strategy is so quick. We have some attacks that are like under a minute and a half, which is just solid. Quickly grab some CC and hit into the next one. Perfect. So another Town Hall 18. So a lot of this is Town Hall 17 maxed. Not the best layout, obviously, but still. If you're caught slacking, you can definitely get crushed. Fire Spirit's going opposite directions. I have the Invis spell. I think I'm just going to attack this one from the bottom. Try to set off the Invis. Okay. RC on the left side. Can I get that funnel going? So now everybody's to the middle. I'll have to distract that Fire Spitter. And the CC coming out. Oh, do I have distracting time? I do, yeah. Nice. Keep that Queen alive a little bit longer. Hit that Warden ability. Send that Blimp to the middle. Got some totems up top to distract the air defenses. Another totem to distract the long shot, and then rage the Town Hall. Town Hall is going to go down. This also helps, I feel, just avoid that possible 1-star in case your attack were to go south. Now that the defense sometimes, or the Town Hall even isn't classified as a defense, at least the Eddie will take out the defense, and then usually the Eddie will fight long shot or smasher, kind of, or whoever is defending. Definitely works good for these lower Town Halls that aren't really maxed, and there's no modifiers. Once you have modifiers, completely different animal. This strategy most likely will not work. But for these lower leagues, it should work. And another base crushed. Yep. Perfect. See, look at that. We have a huge horde of dragons up. A couple here, 3 of our heroes up. Absolutely crushed it. We are overflowing on the loot. I just noticed that. Let's see, grab some CC and then maybe convert this gold to dark elixir. Good idea. I wonder, will I do it? Let's see. Nope, next attack. That's fair. Okay. All right, we have another... Where's the Town Hall? Oh, the Town Hall's on top here. This is a weird one. So he has some Town Hall 18 stuff, but he put his Town Hall on the top there. See, these are just weird layouts that you're not going to see as you rank up. It is Titan League, so it is to be expected, and he also didn't pick a crafting defense. Fair enough. I think I'm just going to come in directly from the top. That one Fire Spitter is useless. It'll just be that one. And I can also take out this Monolith early. So boom, do that. And then I switch this one to a Siege Barracks because the Town Hall is on the outside, so it makes no sense to run like a Stone Slammer or the other kind of siege. Just run the Siege Barracks and it'll work perfectly fine. And we can use this Rage for the core, and then we can also hit that early Warden ability to take off that, to fight off that Fire Dragon. I am going into the Air Sweeper, was not aware of that. This one might be actually close due to that mistake. Keep pushing through here. Totems for distract, pop that Rage, have these dragons kind of push through this core and take everything out here. Yeah, using a lot of totems pretty early to kind of keep these troops alive, but they are dropping. But to be fair though, this is Town Hall 16 troops against Town Hall 18, and some of these air defenses are maxed, so. But I believe this strategy is just still so broken without modifiers that we will get through here without an issue. Perfect. So yeah, this one was pretty simple. The Town Hall was on the outside, so no need for a Battle Blimp or Stone Slammer. We just use Siege Barracks and rip through that Town Hall. Queen works on the outside, taking out the other buildings. All of our totems and the Rage for them inside of the base. And again, lower leagues, not the best layout, so we crushed it. But it will be more exciting once we get to the Dragon League, and then even if we get this account to the Electro Leagues, that's when it'll get really exciting to see how far we can actually push it. It is a new Town Hall 16 though, so I got everything built, and I do have a Town Hall 16 layout, but we're going to see how our defenses are going to go next week. Now, this week I'm not going to count because Town Hall 15, so we're missing a lot of those major defenses, and we already have a maxed Eagle, so... And we might be able to get another book from the Gold Pass, and then we're most likely just going to max our Monolith as well. So we'll get some of those max defenses up there. Boom, at least I converted that gold. Not wasting any more loot. Okay, another disc. So this one's a Town Hall 17. The sweepers are facing interesting angle. I think I come in on this side angle here to try to set off the invis. If I'm correct. Yeah, set off the invis and take up the sweeper on the Town Hall. RC in the top, should take out that air defense, and then send everybody through the middle. Early Warden ability, pop that Blimp. Battle Blimp, and we're going to rage the Town Hall. Town Hall will fall. I think I do hit a tornado trap here. Nope, I don't. Perfect. So that's going to rip through the Town Hall. Town Hall will fall. And then hopefully, yeah, the troops will go around it, avoid that poison spell. And we'll just work through here. RC's still alive, so we're gonna pop a totem, try to save her. Have her work through it, throw these totems on the bottom for distraction. And another totem. RC's still working on the top. Beautiful. Yeah, we've used a lot of totems, obviously. Some of them maybe weren't the best, but we still got a couple, and there's only a little bit chunk of the defense, or a little chunk of the base left. So again, such an overpowered strategy, but this one everyone's doing. It's super old now. People have been doing this for like the past couple months now, but still very effective on these lower ranks, especially as like a Town Hall 16 when you first unlock it. Super broken because dragons are still insanely overpowered. Beautiful. And another 3-star. Crushed it. That's 5 for 5, I believe. We went almost perfect this week, so we were messing around with a couple different strategies when we quickly got to Town Hall 16, and we ended up having one 1-star and one 2-star. Besides that, we went perfect. So let's see here. We're done. We're currently finished in 4th. So yeah, everything was a sweet 3-star except 2 attacks, which was in the middle there, and we were kind of messing around with a couple strategies, and we figured out we just rock with this one. So we're currently sitting at 761, 2.7 average with 97% or 96% average destruction. So not too bad. Pretty solid. We'll see kind of where we finish. I'm pretty sure we're going to be in the promotion zone, and then we should be able to head to Dragon. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. We're currently in the top 3% now. Look at that, grinding, and we'll see if we can get to the top 1%. Who knows? See how far we can push. Is Electro 33 possible for us? I'm not no pro, but we'll find out. And then my next strategy that I may switch off to is going to be this one here. So it's going to be Mass Dragon Riders with the Siege Barracks, but that may be a strategy we use in the future. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.